it's only great that we saved the most exciting piece for last, isn't it? The most interesting, the least boring, regulations. Oh well. Let me start first by saying how much we appreciate the regulatory achievements that we've realized in the last few years. Listing them isn't a good use of my 5.5 minutes, but citing why we made progress is a must. A few years ago in our recommendations, we said government had to be faster. In the session that followed, it was obvious that members of the House took some action to reduce regulatory burdens by establishing ORR and to get government moving at the speed of business. Thank you. And 1 year later, after we said let's move the needle on a lot of these nationwide surveys, the Senate made moving the needle a major theme of its legislative session. Thank you. Even better, 2 years ago when we said there was something special going on in Worcester's Technical High School that we thought decision makers should see, Speaker Mattiello himself made the time to check it out. Thank you. Finally, just last year, when we said lean process management had to become entrenched in multiple state agencies, Governor Raimondo made it a hallmark piece of her plans. Thank you. So we have made steps with intent to make Rhode Island better on many levels, and I think the biggest reasons we've been able to achieve a pretty good list of accomplishments is because great people in our government are listening more closely than ever as we try harder and harder as a business community to make our needs clear. And that progress is great because despite our achievement, we still have a mountain of work ahead. We are still not fast. It's taken 5 years to get even close to issuing, accomplishing a electronic building permit system. More recently, we've lost a lot of time in trying to improve the minority certification process, and we need to. I know that we're on the way to fixing that, Cheryl, but we have to be fast. Government moves fast. Business moves fast today. We need government to move fast. We still have these needles to move, and we've created a few leaned out departments or two, but we still have a long way to go. As we continue to make our concerns known, we have no intent to be naysayers. We in small business are dedicating to doing the hard work needed to remove that mountain because really, if not us, who? And if not now, when? Our regulatory priorities this year, and it's hard to say that these are in any order of priority. They are issues that we concluded in this session, and it was a great session. I want to thank everyone again and my accomplices, Ron and Leslie, for their unending support and hard work. We need to see interdepartment management. I mean, the Projo piece that was in recently got a lot of attention. I'm not sure all of that is great, but it does say that when people do work together, things happen quickly. That's what we need from government. So we need a culture of efficiency and cooperation. Lean initiatives are key. They are our hope for so much future progress. Commerce programs like ACT and STAT are great. Work together. It's really not rocket science. Put agencies like CRMC and DEM together as one was a wish from our group today. But the essence is to eliminate conflicts between departments so businesses can move through the process and accomplish compliance readily. That should be everybody's objective, compliance. Labor management is another issue. Our state has a brand in labor management that is not attractive. We need to stop dividing and work to multiply. Project labor agreements and irrational apprenticeship ratios are not the economic architecture of the future. Let's not restrict employment going forward is the plea that we make to you today. Letters of good standing, have we not heard enough about that? But it's in ours too. And I was encouraged to hear Director McCleary just whisper that there might be some simple solutions. And I'm not surprised to hear them come from him. These issues should be low-hanging fruit that stop complaints from so many people. Let's remove the outlier status that we have in TDI and UI. And we know that the director of DLT is working to change ratios and has that, but we're one of only 2 states. Do we really want to be that? Is that important? We need to look at those issues. And then finally, energy, energy, energy. Keep working to encourage new sources of existing energy resources as well as future energy sources. Petroleum cost has dropped, but peak energy burden still looms. We need to expand our supply avenues as we see older supply resources going offline. Those are the specific issues that our regulation session brings to the table today. It's fair to say that they're consistent with our continuing objective to make Rhode Island an easier place to do business, whether it is in our state agencies and municipal offices or our regulated utilities like GRID. Efficiency and cooperation are critical elements to that objective. Just, again, look at that Projo piece and how quickly something could get done when people just talk together. That's why we're here, and again, we say thank you for you to be listening to us. As DBR Director McCleary has opined in one of our meetings with him, regulators are economic architects. I love that term. I thank you for putting it on the table, sir. If our regulations encourage cooperation and provide efficiency for both the regulated and unregulated, then we all succeed. Not one side of labor or the other, not D's or R's, not one race or another. We all succeed. Let's continue our work to empower our government and insist that the age-old excuses of no people and computers stop. The economic architecture of yesterday has failed Rhode Island. It is our task to work together to design a great future. Again, if not us, who? If not now, when? In Rhode Island, the word and the letters, TEAM, need to mean together, everyone achieves more. Thank you.
Thank you.